Welcome to part 2 of the Overwhelm to Calm series. If your body feels tight and your mind won't switch off after a full day, then this is the ultimate unwind session for you. We'll be moving slowly and breathing deeply. Let's begin. We'll start off lying down. Make sure that you're comfortable here. You might want to place a cushion underneath your head, or take your feet wide and knock your knees together. Taking one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart, and moving into a 3-part breath. As you inhale, send the breath to your belly, to your ribs, and then up into your chest. Pause at the top of the breath. And visualize the exhale going from the chest to the ribs, back to the belly. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. And moving through 4 to 5 rounds of this breath, taking it at your own pace. And last one, inhaling, belly, ribs, chest, and exhaling, chest, ribs, belly. And just pause at the end of the exercise, gathering all your awareness and bringing it to where you are right now. Taking the knees into the chest, give yourself a wee hug as you rock the sit bones from side to side. Take the hands into the knees and circle the knees out wide. So you'll bring both knees into the chest and then send both knees out to the edges of the mat. You can start to marry your breath and movement together as you inhale, bringing the knees in, and as you exhale, taking them out wide. And taking it in the opposite direction, knees draw out towards the back of the mat and send the knees out wide. Bring the knees back in towards the chest. Give yourself a wee squeeze. Roll over onto one side. Press yourself all the way up. And taking yourself onto the hands and knees, sink your sit bones back towards the heels, child's pose. Roll the forehead slightly from side to side. Reach out through your fingertips and walk the hands over towards one side. As you walk the hands over towards one side, feel an opening through the side body from your fingertips all the way down through the rib cage and down towards the hip. Steady breath. And taking the other side, walking the hands around, finding that side body stretch from the fingertips down through the rib cage, down towards the outer hip. Bring yourself up onto the hands and knees. Take the shoulders forward of the wrist. Bend your elbows. Bring your body all the way down to the mat. Take the hands out wide. Come onto your fingertips. Use your inhale breath to lift the chest. Draw the shoulders back. Exhale, breath to lower. Inhale, breath to lift. Exhale, breath to lower. Taking 3 more of these in your own time. Last one, inhale to lift and exhale to lower. Plant the palms underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes as sit bones go back towards the heels, and extend back, downward dog. Paddle out through your feet, give your hips a wee shake. Take a deep bend into the knees, sink your chest towards your thighs and your sit bones up towards the ceiling. Maybe you do a little twerk out. And big inhale into the nose and a sigh out through the mouth. Start to walk your hands back towards your feet. Take opposite hands to opposite elbows, forward fold. Let the weight hang heavy and see if you can bring the weight further into the balls of the feet to open up the back of the legs. Let the muscles of the face be soft. Release the hands, take a deep bend into the knees, interlace the hands behind you, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Can you take the interlacer further over the head? Option to take opposite hands to opposite elbows. And release the hands, slowly roll up to stand. Take the shoulders up towards the ears, give them a roll back behind you. And stepping forward to the middle of the mat. Take your arms out wide. Bring your left forearm underneath your right. And then take your palms to touch. Take the hands up towards the ceiling, the forearms away from you, and draw your shoulders back away from your ears. And you'll find there's a nice sweet spot between your shoulder blades that starts to activate. So option 1 is to come into the full grasp. Option 2, wrap your right arm around your left. And if you're in this position, can you lift your arms up a little bit higher towards the ceiling? Steady breath. We'll go a little bit further. Fingertips towards ceiling, forearms draw away from you, shoulders draw back away from the ears. And release. Give your hands a wee shake, give your wrists a flick. Shoulders shrug to ears. And we'll take the opposite side. So fingertips up towards the ceiling, forearms draw away from you, shoulders draw back away from the ears, and you'll find that little activation between your shoulder blades. Notice if you're really clenching the jaw, can you soften the jaw, perhaps give it a little wiggle. And option 2 variation, if you are here, can you take your arms a little higher towards the ceiling? 2 more rounds of breath. And release. Just give everything a wee shake. There might be a bounce up and down. And from here, take your legs out wide. Interlace the hands behind you. Take an inhale, open the chest. And as you exhale, slightly bend into the knees as you take your weight forward. Option to keep the interlace or take the hands down to the mat and slightly bend into one knee and then the other. To go a little bit further, perhaps bringing your forearms down or coming up onto the fingertips for a bit of extra space. Option 1, you stay here. Option 2, coming with me, walking your hands over to one side of the mat, coming into a lizard pose as both hands are inside of the front foot. And once you're here, you might wish to use some micro movements just to lean into the pose a little bit further. So perhaps the shoulders come forward of the wrists, maybe a deeper bend into the front knee, or lowering the back knee onto the mat. And release, coming back to the center and then walking your hands to the opposite side. Heel ball toe that front foot out wide, hands come inside of the front foot. Again, bringing some micro movements into the pose. Steady breath. And release, walking your hands back to the center. Bending into the knees, heel ball toeing your feet together. One hand to heart, one hand to belly. Big inhale in. And a soft sigh out. Pausing here, again flowing through a nice steady breath. This time taking an inhale, reaching your arms up over your head and then bending into the knees, bringing your hands down to the mat, your knees down to the mat in whichever way you like, coming to lie down. Our last pose before we close today's practice, knees in towards the chest. Take the knees over towards one side and taking the arms out wide for a twist. This is option 1. Option 2, if you'd like to go a little bit deeper, take one leg out long, bring one knee into the chest, and then cross the knee over to the opposite side for a supine twist. It's okay if the shoulder leaves the mat, and it's also okay if that knee doesn't come all the way down towards the floor. You might want to prop yourself up with some extra cushions. And coming back to the center, last pose for today's sequence, taking the twist on the opposite side. Option 1, knees to the chest, take them over towards the side. Or option 2, go a little bit deeper, knee into the chest, leg out long, knee comes to the opposite side. When you are ready, uncurl yourself. Find a comfortable position for our final relaxation. Let your breath settle. And Slow down the breath, and can you just be aware of any little sensations of tightness that are running through the body? And is there any movement, adjustment, or manipulation of breath you can take to soften? I'll leave you here. Take as much time as you need. Thank you for joining me today. Don't forget to join me for part 3 of the Overwhelm to Calm series. And if you want to go all out, you can get my 5 days to calm for free by clicking the link underneath this video. See you next time.